All right, we got 2 readies, Chris.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Joseph, some rehydration. Richard doing his hands, as Alexei Pajitnov would say.
All right.
And we're off.
Whew. It was a long road to get here, but I mean, what an entertaining tournament we've had so far. And I mean, who even knows what we're in store for? Just to set a little bit of the context here, this is a double elimination tournament. Joseph has won his way through the winner's bracket, and he just needs to win 1 match, best of 5, against Richard. Richard was relegated to the loser's bracket by Joseph, and he's going to actually have to win 2 best of 5 matches in a row against Joseph if he wants to be the representative from Group A in our top 8.
Mm-hmm. And not too many people are expecting anyone to take games off Joseph, but Richard has done it, so anything can happen. Boom, Tetris for Richard. And Joseph having to do a burn there. It's going to allow Richard to keep his lead. Richard ready for a Tetris, and there's one. Setting up for more. Joseph doing a dig. See if Joseph builds on top of it or if he just drills back down. Yeah, he's got kind of like a shape dependency there. He's going to take a double and probably either a single or another double to get back into Tetris ready. And there he is. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Richard's lead now, 38,000 points. Him at 120,000 versus Joseph at 82,000. But Joseph's looking good. Simul Tetris.
Now, these 2 players have met before in sort of official kind of big tournaments twice. First in January 2020 in Classic Tetris Monthly Masters. And then just about an hour ago here, Joseph has won both of those matchups. Joseph swept Richard in January and won against Richard just a bit ago, 3-2 in a decider. So, and the other thing is, okay, we've talked a little bit about ELO, the ranking system that we use for players. We are getting the number 1 ELO player against the number 5 player, ranked player. So, huge fireworks. 2 heavy hitters in this scene right now going at it in what could really be a finals match.
Mm-hmm. So, interesting thing just happened. So I had the ELO prediction sheet up from the last time they fought, and it said that Joseph was a slight favorite with a 67% chance of winning. But I hit refresh on the browser, and it actually updated, probably based on what just happened a few games ago, and it says Joseph is a slight favorite with a 68% chance of winning. So because of what happened in the last 2 games, the percentage for Joseph went up by 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at our crack research team. I mean, incredible, right? Crunching numbers, all for you guys. For these
amazing
online facts.
Yeah, big shout outs to Rory and Pumpy Heart once again for providing our online facts and making it, accessible for us commentators, and really helping the education and the future of our sport.
And most importantly, making us look smart, right? So we don't really say all this stuff coming from them. We just say it like we know it off the top of our head. But really, it's all coming from them.
Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Now up into the lead now, 33,000 points. Richard with a nice high stack, though, ready to fire back. Covers up as well, so he's going to have to wait for a couple more lines. And there it is. Boom, Tetris for Rich. And again, so back and forth we go. We are neck and neck.
Yeah, so close right now. They're going to be trading this lead back and forth. Richard slightly ahead in lines, 5 to 8 at any given time. Well, Joseph actually going to take the lead in lines here, but 413 Joseph, and now 398 for Richard.
Yeah, this is a close game. Both players just playing really efficiently right now. We're just at, 9,700 lines and already at 400K.
2 in the morning in the UK where Richard lives.
Joseph with a high stack. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Boom, Tetris for Richard. Yeah, they're bringing their best here. We're in a neck-and-neck game. Joseph just waiting for the long bar now, having a bit of a drought. 20 pieces now. There it is. Boom Tetris for Joseph. Richard also waiting on one. Boom Tetris for Richard. And Joseph getting one in between there. Raining Tetrises now for Joseph as we head towards transition. Both play fields looking good. Richard stacked up a bit high. Got some time to do some burns. Boom Tetris for Joseph. He's gonna hit level 19 within the next couple of Tetrises. And Richard with his next one as well. Richard with that last second adjustment, able to put that J in there at the last possible moment.
Yeah, and another one with that.
Transition.
Yeah, and another one with that long bar kind of making room for the other piece as well. So certainly something we see Richard feature a lot.
Mm-hmm. Just, yeah, the timing and the reflex involved.
Yep, 605 Joseph, 578 Richard.
Yeah, just a Tetris apart. Joseph building a spire and getting the long bar for that Tetris. Yeah, he's just stacking those Z's on top of each other because that's the place that they can go in that arrangement. Richard having to do some burns. Yeah, that's going to allow Joseph to jump into the lead now. 76,000 points at 685,000. Richard at 609. Playing up really high. And Richard's in trouble. I don't know if he's going to be able to burn that down. I don't think that's survivable. And Joseph's going to take first round. But yeah, that was a very close match just right up until Richard topped out right there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Richard kind of, got up in the middle there, built a line dependency, and was just never able to fill that line dependency. And it just kind of spirals, as it so often does when you get up high like that, kind of high in the center.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to do the the player bio, so I was like, I can...
Yeah, there we go.
Sense Vince, just seething, right? He won't do it anymore because I could keep calling him out, but I know that he's just seething in the background.
Yeah, a lot of people really wanted to see Richard come out to our live events, back when live events were still a thing. But after the apocalypse happened, all bets are off, and now everybody gets, playing the CTWC online, so facilitating this dream match that so many people have wanted here in 2020.
I love it. I love it, Chris.
Yeah.
I think, this is such a great format. It's been such a great experience. If this is the apocalypse, and bring on more of it, because this has been a fantastic experience getting all these players all around the world all of whom wouldn't necessarily get the chance to fly into Portland and take their shot. We've seen some incredible matchups from players all around the world. So this is amazing.
It's a gift. And you have to think that, before we went online, this was going to be held at Portland, and Portland moved their dates, and that totally made it so our preliminaries all got nuked. So this is actually a blessing. Just, it's better.
Yeah.
Good than it would have been.
What?
3, 2, 1, Tetris. I forgot to do the countdown last time, so I had to do it this time. Okay.
With the echo effect. And what a way to go, Chris. If we have to go, I want to go watching Tetris.
Yeah. No, I mean, this has been good for morale for a lot of people. We're gaining fans, week after week, and with video games kind of actually increasing in popularity now, and everybody kind of staying home and finding ways to be productive. Why not become a competitive Tetris player? It's kind of becoming the cool thing. I thought it was great that Uncle Mike and Anna, had mentioned seeing us on ESPN. So, a lot of times just events line up and it all connects in a positive way. And if one thing didn't happen, then maybe they wouldn't have gotten into competitive Tetris had they not seen it on TV. Ooh, 0-point differential. Neck and neck and neck and neck. Love that. Boom Tetris for Richard. And Joseph's just waiting on that long bar. We don't even have same piece sets yet. So close. They're just less than 1,000 points away from each other. Joseph's then getting a Tetris. Okay, Richard having to burn a double, but he goes right into the Tetris, so they're just right there with each other. They know how perfectly they have to play. Joseph one-handing it for a while there, demonstrating his, I mean, I don't even know what to call that, ability to play in any conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember before I had seen Joseph play live, he had been posting videos, and one-handed play was like, what's this guy doing? He's like showing off or something, but no, that's something he just does. And could do it well. I mean,
yeah, look at him go. Hey, scratching his ear for you, Chris. See?
One-handed tournament. If there was a one-handed tournament, like, Joseph would just dominate.
Next year, one-handed tournament. Line spin from Joseph. Look at that. So I think he scratched his ear for you one-handed, and I think he did the line spin for me. So there you go. We each get a little gift.
Yeah, I mean, you have people say, like, if he set up a one-handed tournament, they'd be like, well, you just set that up so Joseph would win it, right? Because it's just like he's known for being able to do that.
Yeah, but then again, what tournament isn't he going to win, right? So, or at least have a high probability. 285, Joseph, he's going to Tetris 307, Richard 266.
I'm still waiting for them to have that dance pad challenge.
Yeah, bring it on. I mean, I won't play, but I'll happily watch you people do it.
Yeah, we're still neck and neck. Yeah, I love the side tournaments and the wacky stuff like the invisible Tetris and the mind meld. And
yeah,
I guess they're going to be doing some stuff on your stream, right? With stupid Tetris.
Oh well, I wasn't going to mention that, but now that you have, yes, next weekend here on this channel, Saturday and Sunday, it's Stupid Tetris Monthly. It's an offshoot, kind of a variant of what I do called Classic Tetris Monthly, where we play all kind of side variants like no next box sprint and level sprints and secret grade competitions and min out, which is not a max out. It's getting the minimum score you possibly can, and all these other weird modes. So next weekend.
Nice.
I think Vince is going to get mad at me though, because I was only supposed to mention it once, which I already did. So you got me in trouble, Chris.
Fault.
Yeah, blame Chris. Take it out of his paycheck.
Hey, no one told me I wasn't allowed to talk about it.
Well, that's true. That's true. 445 Joseph. He's got a Tetris 468 and 389 for Richard.
Richard building up high. Joseph keeping it manageable. Richard one-handing it for a second there. Boom Tetris for Joseph. Boom Tetris for Richard. As we cross the 100 line threshold, we head towards transition. Both players just at a great pace. I mean, look at that score. Joseph 537 on 104 lines to Richard's 463. So Joseph up to a 50,000 point lead. He's going to build high there. See if he burns it down a bit before transition here. Boom Tetris for Joseph. Boom Tetris for Richard. And Joseph's clean again, just like that. Richard piling up high, as we're used to seeing him do. Boom, Tetris for Richard. Joseph maintaining that 55,000 point lead.
That's right. 633 now, Joseph. 555 for Richard. Tetris for Richard. Both players 126 lines. Richard's got a Tetris in a transition, and so is Joseph, and here we go.
Here we go. This is that turning point that can change the complexion of a match, but these are two masters of the game that can handle it. So now you'll start seeing them push each other. Joseph taking a burn there, but right into a Tetris. Widening the lead now, 79,000 points. At 715 versus Richard, who just Tetris with 661. Richard taking a Tetris there.
Yeah, it's been about the same difference for, I don't know, what, about 70 lines here? So Richard, pretty much perfectly keeping pace with Joseph from that time on.
Mm-hmm. Right, there hasn't been much variance. It's still anybody's game here.
And as we know, level 19, so unforgiving. Even for hyper tappers, one false move could spell the end of anyone's game.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the resilience of these kind of players, the ability to chase down, really up there with anybody.
Yeah, Richard with some holes now. And Joseph kind of with a... Okay, he's clean. Joseph's clean now. And, yeah, Richard's almost there. Yeah, there it is.
Yep, 835 Joseph. He's going to Tetris 864. 771 Richard.
Yeah, Richard having to burn a double there. Joseph with the Tetris. And Joseph burning a couple of lines. I think he just wanted to have the well on the right side, so...
Yeah. That's how it is. When people burn a couple lines, we notice it because that can be the difference in the entire match. 900 for Joseph here on level 24. 835 for Richard on 25.
So huge pace here for both players. Joseph in striking distance of maxing out here. 71,000 points ahead. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. He's one away from maxing out. And he's just waiting for the long bar. Taking a double there on the way. Boom, Tetris for Richard, catching up. Now neck and neck. Boom, Tetris for Joseph, max out. And boom, Tetris for Richard, almost to max out. He's like a couple hundred points away from max out.
Yeah, 41,000 point difference. 104 for Joseph, 999 for Richard. And Richard, Joseph kind of in a little bit of trouble here. Look at that piece on the left. That is going to slow him down.
Now he opened back up.
Richard into the lead here on level 28.
Joseph with the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. And they're still neck and neck. Level 28, so post kill screen.
Oh no, that placement from Richard covering that well.
Can he burn that off? He's at 224 lines. He opened up the well. Joseph on kill screen. Up like 48,000 points, so that's a little bit more than a Tetris. And Richard's going to top out. Joseph takes that one. Double kill screen, double max out. Well, not almost double kill screen, but it was a double max out with Joseph hitting the kill screen. Yeah,
Joseph 1.12, Richard 1.07. And that's what it's kind of taking at these high levels are 1.1s.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Richard just waiting, trying to get that log bar in there to even up the score. It still wouldn't have been enough, though. He was down by more than a Tetris. But amazing effort there. And that was down to the wire.
All right. So Joseph was already up 1-1, right? And one 1-0. So that's heart number 2 for Joseph. I want to make sure I get this right or the memes will be huge.
Yeah, we are in a match point situation here. Richard needing to win to stay in this tournament, and Joseph just one victory away from being in that final top 8.
Richard with 2 mugs.
If he's gotta juice up for this, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, he's double mugging it.
Double mugging it. That sounds violent in a way.
It does. It's a double mugging here. Well, that's what Richard's hoping to do, right? He's hoping to come back.
Yeah, if we see a reverse sweep here by Rich, then we'll say Joseph got double mugged by Richard.
Now I just want to see it happen. All right, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not rooting for anyone, but I kind of want to see the double mugging.
We just want to see them play the best Tetris of their lives, and we're well on our way to seeing that. We're seeing 1.1s here, so they're not leaving anything on the table here. The chat loves it.
All right,
double mugging.
They are ready. So let us not stand in their way.
Here we go.
Oh, I see Joseph with the bottle flip there.
The bottle flip. Yeah.
Oh, he can do it all. He's cubing. He's bottle flipping. He's Tetris. He's trumpet. He's everything. Trombone.
3, 2, 1. Tetris. And here we go. Big smile on Joseph's face. Stone cold concentration of Richard.
It's kind of like you and me, Chris, right? You know, like the smiles for you, and then me, I'm just like stone cold killer, right?
Yeah, I kind of like the smiles.
Yeah, there you go. See?
I could be stone cold too. I mean, I think when I showed up to tournaments, I was a stone cold guy, but now that I guess, you know, entertaining people is kind of a thing now.
Yeah. All right, 69,000 for Joseph, 27,000, and now 50,000 for Richard. We are underway.
Joseph having to do a single there, but follows it up with a Tetris, and Richard just made a Tetris there, so Joseph just up by a Tetris, but no real difference here. It's a matter of Richard getting that long bar, and we are neck and neck.
Right, trading Tetrises and the lead back and forth. I stepped on a boom. I'm sorry to everyone watching.
No worries. Boom Tetris for Joseph. And boom Tetris for Richard. Just right with each other in points and lines. Boom Tetris for Joseph. Boom Tetris for Richard. Yeah, thus far, I mean, I could definitely say this is the best Tetris I've seen played over the course of these past 2 weekends. The bar has definitely been raised. I can't wait to see what happens in December.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? These plays could get even better. That's the sick part about it.
Yeah. Well, it's continually... The bar is continually being raised, and, you know, the fact that the game is 30 years old and it's only, like, jumping by leaps and bounds now, I mean... It just amazes me.
So they are keeping right in pace with one another, trading Tetris for Tetris, swapping the lead back and forth.
And considering these players were all in different groups for to make the top 8, and we're, you know, seeing multiple groups of players rising to the challenge, you know, of 1.1 class scores. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing showdown.
Yeah,
in December.
With the rate that players are improving, I mean, even Moodeuce could have a shot in 2021.
Yeah, I mean, like the comparison I do like to make is, you know, Corian in 2020 versus Corian in 2016. All we have to do is build the man a time machine and watch the chaos ensue.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. But who was really around, see, back then? I mean, obviously very talented players, but really playing at this level to push each other, which I think is part of what it takes. It takes the other players like around you making you better.
Yes. That's what we're seeing. That's what raising the bar is all about. And Richard raising the bar of the score now up ahead by 70,000 points at 377,000 versus Joseph's 306.
Joseph with a 53 drought right now. Do you see this?
Yes.
Finally, a long bar and boom Tetris for Joseph.
That's the reason why he was behind for the most part. But yeah, now battling back, only down by 40,000 now.
So this could be
with a nice high stack. Boom Tetris for Richard.
I mean, this could be the opening that Richard needs here. A little misshift from Richard, kind of an overtap.
Maybe it's already happened. Maybe time machines have already been invented and
Joseph is from the future. Is that what you're saying?
Something like that.
384 from Joseph, 455 from Richard. So there's considerable lead right now for Richard, but still a lot of Tetris to be played. Still about 120 lines to go.
Yeah, Richard with the early lead here. Behind in lines too, so Joseph has a little bit of ground to catch up with. Got time to do it, but transitions coming in 15 lines. Both players with somewhat high stacks. We'll see how they get their houses in order on the way there. Joseph just dumping those S pieces to the left.
Yeah, we've got to ask our research team what is the longest route so far at CTWC. Let's see if they have that. How about that?
Probably do. You're daring them to provide.
That's right.
Boom, Tetris for Joseph into transition. Richard now having to clear off a double, or 2 singles. That's what he's going to go with. And he takes that double going into transition, followed by a Tetris. And his lead has shrunk. Joseph now neck and neck with Richard. And their lines are about equal. So truly neck and neck here. No neck spared. Ooh, Joseph, some last second rotations there. Takes a double, keeping his stack clear. Takes a triple, playing it safe. Richard jumping into the lead with that. But boom, Tetris for Joseph. Firing back now. But Richard getting to maintain a slight lead because of those compromises of the score that Joseph just made. So aggression is going to matter at this stage, and at these players' scoring potential being a factor. Richard with a 50,000 point lead now at 697,000 points. Joseph at 647, so we're at max out pace here. Boom, Tetris for Joseph, but he had to stash an S there. Let's see how he takes care of it. He's got some holes in his stack. Meanwhile, Richard doesn't, but still takes the triple there. Joseph really efficiently getting rid of that, though. And we're clean again. Double line dependent. Let's see how he handles this. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. He uses the bar on the right, and he might have to develop a left side well to make the best use of those pieces, so he does. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. Is he going to use this opportunity to move the well back over? Yes, he does. Very smart plays by Joseph here. He's having to take a couple of burns, but it's just minimal. Richard building high, taking a triple. Boom, Tetris for Richard. Super close game now. Richard just up by a Tetris and a half.
Another Tetris for Richard. Joseph with a Tetris. 777 for him. 814 for Richard. Level 25.
Yeah, Joseph just behind by a little bit. Boom, Tetris for Joseph. And that's got to put them neck and neck. Richard with the Tetris now. Trading back and forth. Boom, Tetris for Richard. Richard increasing his pace here.
Oh, Joseph with a Spire. Joseph's going to top out at 808.
And Richard stays in this, getting on the board. Joseph up by 1 now. So Richard surviving in this series, living to play another game. Great matchup here. Amazing. But yeah, Joseph getting hit by a couple of droughts in key positions there, so definitely looking forward to seeing same piece sets in the next phase of our tournament.
Richard Ben Mullining it out a little bit.
While I guess Joseph's taking up speed cubing.
Oh yeah, he's got times. I think he's getting under like 18 seconds, or sometimes. And Richard going for the 1.1. Yeah, there's a little speed cubing kind of subculture developing too. Richard setting up for the Tetris. There's your 1.1 from Richard.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, he couldn't get the piece over for the other Tetris.
But yeah, Richard making a statement saying, I'm still here. I'm still a threat. And Joseph now having to play more Tetris to secure his spot in the top 8.
Richard assuring everyone he's walking away for benevolent reasons.
So the double mugging has begun. We'll see how far this is. Richard can take this.
Yeah, no matter if Richard gets through and forces another match, either way, it is a double mugging. Right?
We'll call it a double mugging.
That's it.
And now we'll have to have CTWC mugs so we can profit off of the mugging.
That's right. Someone get Vince on. Vince is already on the phone to someone to get those mugs made.
He'll get mugs made, and then he'll have it with the logo printed in reverse, so you can hold it up with the webcam.
Well, that's what you got to do. You have to have one side of the logo the right way, the other side the other way, so it doesn't matter which way they flip you.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, people wouldn't have to buy 2 mugs at that point, but hey.
Well, that is true. Yeah, he's got 2 separate mugs, one way, one the other. That makes a lot of sense. See, you're wasted here in this video game stuff. We got to get you in marketing.
Uh-oh. Joseph missed the bottle flip.
That.
So Richard with the beverage stability advantage here. Okay. He's going to rehydrate. Now let's see if that missed bottle flip will affect his performance. Oh, he missed the start. Well, his game starts with or without him, and he's off.
That's right. The beverage stability advantage now is being quoted. Nerves not a factor for the newbies in the finals.
And yeah, I'm not sure how much of a newbie. So at what point do we call Joseph a veteran? Because at this point, if you look at our bracket, he's kind of the most veteran of the CTWC that's there. I mean, having been involved in this is his third year, so
yeah,
I guess after this, we're gonna have to call him a veteran.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody that's left, there's one player who's been there one time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was also part of the Boom Tetris for Jeff meme was nerves are not a factor for the newbies in the finals. Yeah.
But back then, yeah, I mean, it was a smaller field, and even being in the finals was a select number of players.
Yep.
Richard building up high. We're still neck and neck.
Yeah, pretty high, but also safe. Kind of that sloping kind of thing. It's when you get these really high stacks with only like a 2 or 3 wide on the right side, then you're up like 16 lines right at the top of your stack, where a hangarang is like any moment. So if you can slope it, if you can get a very kind of really sloping board, it's okay to build up that high.
Mm-hmm.
2 games to 1 for Joseph. Joseph 1 heart away from clinching his spot in the final 8, and Richard having to get through this match and then play another match against Joseph in order to make that happen for him.
Yeah, Richard looking for a bracket reset. So yeah, even if he wins this set, it's not over.
And that may or may not have already happened one time in this tournament, but you'll have to figure that out. Although I think we're about to spoil. We have a whole bracket graphic here with everybody on it, so eventually the cat will be out of the bag.
But yeah, I mean, Joseph being our new final boss, it's like, those games where you beat the boss and then he like goes, rah, and he gets like a whole lot stronger and
yeah,
is all powered up. So we might, if Richard pull it off, we might see that.
344 for Joseph, 283 for Richard. Richard up pretty high right here. Getting a little like mini droughted, but when you're this high, mini drought is a big drought.
Yeah, and Joseph's gonna.
Oh no, Richard! You can see they're so painful. Richard's gonna top out.
He knew he couldn't get it over to the left, and that's gonna put an end to that run. Joseph is in our top 8. The winner of Group A, Joseph Saley, the 2-time Classic Tetris World Champion, has punched his ticket to the finals.
Wow. Well, I think this might have been in a lot of people's predicted bracket, but it was definitely not an easy road here. There it is. Look at that. JDMFX with the Feels Joseph Bear right there. I made, by the way, that little graphic on there, I made that, just so you know.
Sorry. All right, now I can hear you. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Congratulations on your victory and making it to the top 8. Wow, what a ride. And, I look at the chat and there's some people who say like, oh, well, they kind of expected this or whatever, but you had to earn that versus Richard. Richard played some of the best Tetris we've seen thus far in the tournament. How did you feel about that matchup? And tell us your thoughts on how that went down.
Yeah, I mean, geez, the first time around, that was like actually insane. I was, it was a 3-2 finish, but it was really like scary for me. And I don't know, I was I guess I was getting mad and I wasn't in the right mindset at the time. But
I did see you react physically, like probably
Yes.
more than I've ever seen you in a physical, or I mean, in an official match. Maybe I've seen you do that on some of your streams, but yeah, having an official match. And I remember, I think it was like game 3. You're building something really funky. What happened there?
Game 3. I'm not too sure if I remember what was happening, but I don't know. That shows like how much, like, how intense this tournament was. Like, my head is just all over the place, but I was trying my best and it looks like it paid off, so I'm really happy.
Yeah, that was a great performance. It was great seeing like those double max out games and having, being pushed to the limit. And you're going to get a lot more of that considering our field for the top 8. Who in the top 8 do you foresee being a challenge? And do you have someone who you want to face or someone you don't want to face in the field? Like, can you give us our thoughts on what you think the field's going to be like as you try to make your way to become a Tetris champion for the 3rd time in a row?
Yeah, I mean, this, like, oh my gosh, this entire, like, top 8 is, like, actually insane.
Yeah.
There's so many great players. There's, like, oh my gosh. Am I, like, the only veteran? No, Broden.
Broden did.
Alan is there as well.
Broden's got
So-
1 year under his belt.
Yeah, so, geez, like, it's evolving.
Yeah, I mean, we've
I don't
got
know what to say.
Yeah.
we've got Dog, we've got Cheesy Fish, we've got you, Huffaluffagus, Sam Finch, Nenu, Pixelandy, and Broden Damp. I mean, I think people would, any tournament, they're going to put you really among the top people that they think are going to get through the tournament. With that lineup, I mean, I can't really put an odds-on favorite on anybody getting through that tournament. It's such a minefield, and with the level of play pushing each other to like post, kill screen, level 31, level 32 kill screen play 1.1s. You can give the performance of your life better than you've ever given and still not make it through that field.
Yep. I mean,
Not trying to
I don't know
scare
what
you, not trying to scare you, but it's possible.
No, I am, dude. I'm definitely scared now.
So, looking back, I remember when you first started. I mean, it was only a couple of years ago. That wasn't even that long ago. But Jonas was our final boss, and then you had to go up against him, and you were inspired by Boom Tetris for Jeff and Jonas. Now this new generation of players are being inspired by you. They're rising to the challenge because you showed that it was possible. What does it feel like to sort of be the inspiration and be the Tetris hero for this next generation of competitors?
I mean, yeah, just being able to like inspire people, like, I don't know, that's like complete. Like, I don't know, I feel so complete after like doing that, and the fact that so many people can like share the same experience that I've experienced, like, I don't know, it's just surreal, and it's just amazing that everyone can enjoy it all together.
Yeah, and you just came here to qualify, and really, you set off. I mean, everybody, I would say pretty much everybody that's in the top 8, besides you, probably inspired by, your run and the Boom Tetris for Jeff and all that stuff that came along with you. So for a lot of people, you think going back to when you were watching this tournament and seeing Jonas and Corian and those guys and inspired by them, and then you getting to play against those guys in reality. For these guys, it's a lot of the same thing, and I know, it's a lot to put on a kid. You're a kid, but it's got to be kind of surreal to think of yourself that way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what are you gonna? So this is coming up December 6th, right? You got a month. What are you gonna do? What are you just gonna play? You're gonna study? Or you're gonna just go play trombone? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, definitely. I gotta start practicing a little bit more. I came into this tournament like not really prepared. Like, I play like 2 games and then like I call it quits. So looking at the competition, definitely I'm gonna have to practice way more. And I don't know, it might not even be enough, but we'll see. I'll try my best.
Did you watch the matches over the last week? Okay, so you know what you're in for.
I know what I'm in for.
Yeah,
man, these competitors are insane.
Well, keep up the good work. We're going to be looking forward to you defending your title.
Yep, I'll try
gunning for that 3rd world championship. You got like, 7 more to get to 7. You need like 4 more, 5 more to reach Jonas level of final boss status. So you're on your way, and we're cheering for you.
Yeah, but at the rate these players are improving, it's looking unlikely. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, anything can happen, and if anybody can get through this, I mean, this is going to be your toughest challenge yet, and I think you got a lot of fans out there rooting for you. And honestly, it's hard to root. You can't root against anybody here. Honestly, I'd be so happy if anybody in this field won, and I think obviously you want to win, but I think it's probably a big win for the Tetris community to have this quality of players in the top 8. So great,
yeah, not just the quality of play, but just being a great representative and helping the community grow.
Yep,
we're very proud of you, Joseph.
Definitely. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right, we're gonna try to get Richard in here now. We're gonna boot Joseph out. Joseph, you're gone. See ya.
No.
Oh wait, you want to talk to Richard? Oh, he's gone. He left. All right, so we're gonna try to get Richard in here if that's possible. While we're waiting for that to happen, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the top 8 bracket. There you are.
How's it going? There we go.
Yeah, congratulations for making the top 16.
Thanks a lot. That was closer, than I expected. A few of those games. I'm really happy with it. I expect to take a few games even. So I'm 100% satisfied. Even though I didn't win, I think I put up a good show, and I think that's more than enough for me.
That's good to hear. You performed exceptionally, and you had games where you pushed each other. You had 1.1 games. That was a fantastic performance, Richard. You have nothing. You should be very proud of that performance, and we're going to look forward to seeing that matchup and many others happen once again as the years go on.
Yeah, so
I'm definitely.
So you had a tough row, to hoe here, because you were anybody in a bracket with Joseph. I mean, that he's a figure that kind of looms large over that, and you got to be thinking, I'm gonna have to face him eventually, probably to get through this, maybe multiple times. So, did you tell me about kind of how you approach a game like that, where you could be pushed to like a 1.0, 1.1, 1.2 maybe?
Oh, if I play against a tougher opponent, I find it much easier to get into that zone. I don't really care too much about my move. I think if I play against someone caliber of Joseph, Corian, I think I'm able to zone out much more, and I'm able to play more consistently. I think that's just the key, to zone out, and it's not easy to pull off, but playing against the players like Joseph just helps me get into that state where I'm able to play.
Was there somebody besides Joseph that you were was on your mind in this going into this bracket?
Well, I was looking forward to playing Jeff. I wasn't able to. Also, Jerpy was a tough opponent. Pretty much everyone, whoever got into these brackets, they demonstrated that they're really tough to beat, no matter who you are. You got a good day, if you got a bad day, you're gonna lose to anyone, or you could win against anyone. And luck matters just as much, I think, as skill. Not easy, but I'm happy with the performance I got on today.
I noticed that you do something that other players don't do, and that is at the very last second, sometimes you change where you place the piece based on what the next piece is. Are you aware? How aware of you are you that you do that? That's an amazing skill and talent.
I pretty much got to the point where it's just instinct. It's just a reflex. Don't really think about the adjustments too much, but that sometimes can be backfiring. It's a double-edged sword. Sometimes I do make unreasonably many adjustments that I shouldn't do, but it keeps getting better. And at this point, it's just a reflex. It's just muscle memory, pretty much, and pattern recognition.
That's good. Yeah, that really impressed me. So yeah, keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
In my mind, Richard, I don't know, I kind of felt like you were 50-50 even to join this competition. I know you went through a couple of months where you maybe stepped away from the game. What is it that kind of convinced you to come back and try your hand at this?
Well, I was just thinking to myself that, afford to quit after just investing so much time and effort into a game like this, and I just don't want to give it up. I had moments when I wanted to just stop playing, but other people encouraged me to keep going, and I just ended up returning back to the scene. And I think I made the right choice. I don't want to stop anytime soon. I just want to keep playing, having fun, and that's the only thing I can do. Just having fun is the most important thing.
Are we going to see you in CTEC next week?
Most probably. I'm just ordered a PAL cartridge because I didn't actually have one, and I hope it's going to arrive in time. And if it does, then I'll be able to qualify and then play next week.
Excellent. And yeah, are you gonna be playing in Stupid Tetris Monthly? That's the question. Do those happen at the same time?
I think CTEC happens on the 14th of November. I'm not sure exactly.
All right. You'd think I would know.
Check.
As the organizer, you'd think I would know, but I have no idea. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, definitely. I hope it's not at the same time. I hope it's not. That would be a bummer. I would like to play in both, but I have to choose. I don't know honestly which one I would choose over the other.
What's more prestigious, right? Some European Championship or Stupid Tetris Monthly, right? And hey,
yeah.
One other question for you from my side, not to put you on the spot, but we've got Dog, Cheesy Fish, Joseph, Huff, Sam Finch, Nenu, Pixelandy, and Alan. Who do you want to win?
I mean, do I want to win? Okay.
Yep.
Well, I think I'm going to be just rooting for everyone because every single one of these guys, they're pretty much friends. We know each other online, of course. I'll be rooting for everyone. But if I don't know if I have to choose, Joseph beats me. I'm just going to be rooting for him to just win it all.
Nice, good answer.
But I'm going to be wishing the best of luck to every single one of the top 8 players who got in. They performed excellent. They proved that they can play excellent Tetris, and good luck to every single one of them. And I'll probably be rooting for Joseph.
Cool.
Okay, so I see this in chat, and I think it has to do with you putting in the bio that you're busy getting ripped in your spare time. People want to see you flex your biceps. So now that we got you on camera, can you do that?
Yeah, sure. No, that's fine.
Oh my God.
The gym was closed. The gym was closed last week, so I'm really, not in shape. But
wow, amazing.
Well, I'm gonna get back in shape.
Nice.
Yeah, geez, slacker. My goodness gracious. All right. Well, I think we're crossing some TOS boundaries here on Twitch, so I don't know if we're allowed to do that. But we got to get you a.
Impressed.
We'll get you an ASMR microphone. You can flex. You can do some ASMR. You'll make $1 million. Cool. Well, thanks so much, Richard. Boy, it was you put a real show on for us both this time and also just your play and your participation in the scene all year long. And you're such a joy, really, to everyone and to me personally. So thank you so much for participating here, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I share the same, opinion about you guys. Thank you so much for hosting this event. I'm looking forward to, participate next year. Mm-hmm. And I hope to, play again. I'll try to keep improving. And I'm going to play in CTMs as well, probably. I'm not going to get too busy. Yes, I'm looking forward to many more events like this. Thank you so much for hosting it. And I'm glad I was able to play.
All right.
Awesome.
Richard.
Great seeing you play. And yeah, congratulations for making top 16. Looking forward to the future.
All right.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
We're kicking you out of here. Let's get you out somewhere else.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Take care.